I roll with big stacks in my pocket. Girls love me cause I'm rich and I'm rolling. Rolling with $20 bills on the throne. Tricked out, I'm tricked out. My mother. Welcome to Nick Brown's Inside the Ring. We're gonna change the name. Gotta change it. But yeah, this is a little mini series I'm gonna start doing where I'm gonna do 15 video game concepts, and if you guys like them, I will keep doing them. And possibly doing some other stuff too that have to do with video games. But let's get these 15 done first. So I'm splitting them up one video at a time, and today we have Danny Phantom. Alright, let's see here. Danny Phantom concept. First off, we gotta see the game modes. And first off, we're gonna start with the big one. We know you're all big on that online play. So what could we possibly do for an online Danny Phantom video game here? And first we gotta come up with what's the setting of this video game. Well, that's easy. 10 years in the future. So voila. But for you online players, we're gonna give you to create your own ghost or create your own human to go out and ghost hunt. Obviously, if you create a ghost, you'll have ability to fly around, go through objects, do whatever the ghosts do, even fire blast. If you choose a human, well, you won't have those abilities, but you'll get a plasma gun. You know, if you've seen Danny Phantom, you get all that stuff, right? Whatever weapons, even newer weapons that have never been seen in Danny Phantom before, because we're 10 years in the future, so we know newer weapons are going to have to be invented. I mean, you can't go 10 years and just have the same weapons. But, yeah. New, improved stuff. Yeah, that's basically it for online play as character-wise. But, alright, as far as playing online, you create your own teams, right? You can find other players to play with, create your teams, go around defeating, you know, obviously computer-generated ghosts, doing boss battles, stuff like that, you know. Also leveling up your players, because obviously, you know, you're going to be weak. That's why it's going to be best to probably find someone to team with if you're going to be playing online. But, yeah. And this is just my concept and my opinion. There's no, you know what I'm saying. But, yeah. Alright, so let's see. What else could we do for online here? Alright. Customize your players, customize your attacks, different blasts, different moves. Maybe if you want to use a move where you could duplicate yourself if you're a ghost. You know, obviously there will be exclusive moves for the ghost type players and some exclusive stuff for well, can't really be too exclusive with the human, huh? You know, that'd be a little more limited, because what you can choose maybe a, you know, plasma blade, maybe plasma weapons, you know, maybe some kind of ghost suit that can make it easier for you to fight ghosts. Yeah, put a suit in the game and that's upgradable, and you know, the more upgraded it is, the more powerful attacks you do. So the first suit you start off with, maybe it does like, I don't know what, 10% of damage. The next suit, maybe it does 40%. Obviously, we're not going to go completely at 100% damage. That'd be too OP right there. Not going to happen. But, you know, but you guys can get where I'm going with this, okay? After online play, you know, we're going to jump to, if you're one of them guys who like to do single players and you just want to do you, right? So yeah, you can have that. You can have a 1-player, 2-player mode in case you and your friend don't want to play online. You can just, you know, maybe compete against each other in maybe Spectre races where you guys can go and defeat ghosts in a certain amount of time limit, compete against each other, or maybe even team up and just maybe play some mini games. Let's see, what kind of mini games could be on there. Maybe boss races, giving you guys 2 different bad guys. Whoever can beat the bad guy the fastest wins. I mean, that's the only real thing. Only thing I can see for that. You know, because not many people just sit there and do one player, two player. It's either you're playing story mode or you're playing online these days. I don't really know too many people who actually sit there and just, you know, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But speaking of story mode, that's what I spent most of my time thinking about. What would Danny Phantom story mode be 10 years later? Who would be the bad guy, and how would this all pan out? So this is what I thought of. Okay, we have Danny Phantom 10 years later. And we gotta have a brand new ghost, a brand new bad guy villain. I couldn't think of a name for him, but maybe have his ability. He's tired of Danny. He's tried to defeat Danny. He can't do it. So maybe he tries to go back in time and bring forth older bad guys that Danny's fought before, and making a super bad guy organization to team up and to take down a very older, wiser Danny Phantom. So what Danny will have to do is go back in time himself and team up with his younger self to take on these bad guys, even bringing younger Tucker and Sam with him. Because, let's see, future Tucker and Sam, I can see Tucker becoming maybe the mayor. So maybe he won't really be able to throw himself in the line of duty. But you have younger Tucker. Sam, I can see older her also teaming with the group. And maybe older Tucker, maybe Mayor Tucker will join down the line. But as of right now, that's basically where I can see this story heading. Ultimately, maybe even this new bad guy pulling some legendary ghost villains from that were maybe sealed away a long time ago that we've never even heard of before, which would be completely awesome. Gameplay. Let's see, what would you need? I mean, first off, graphics are most important. You're gonna really, none of that. Let's see, what's a good example? No games that are just flat like some of the Ninja Turtle games. Like, no arcade style crap like that. That's no. We need some nice 3D models and something like something like Naruto Chronicles, right? Like that, but more improved. That's what basically what I can see for it. Yeah. Couldn't really get past story mode too much. I mean, I'd love to see all this play out really too good. Yeah, we all know how the story would end. Ultimately, they would beat the new bad guy, and ultimately sending him wherever he came from, basically. As far as that goes, that would just be the first half of the game, right? So it's going to be a two-part storyline, right? After they defeat all the, put every other villain back in the timeline, obviously after that, it'd be time to take on the big boss. Which the big boss is jumping through timelines, trying to erase Danny from even being born at this point. At this point, going back in time to eliminate his parents. And obviously, older Danny, younger Danny will team up to try to take on the big boss guy, but ultimately defeating him. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I mean, it's just basic story logic at this point. Unlike WWE logic. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, that is basically all I really have for this, really. For this game, anyways. And that's why this is number 15 on the list. Alright, but, yeah. Stick around because we got 14 more of these to do. And it's just going to be crazy. I'm trying to get through them as fast as I can. I could maybe put 2 games in one, right? I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, I don't know why I just stopped recording. But, yeah. Alright. At the end of the video, it didn't have to kick me out. Yeah, it wasn't done. But, yeah. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And maybe this will even kickstart and maybe renewal of a Danny Phantom 10 years later series. I mean, I heard rumors that it was possibly maybe going to come back, but nothing was written in stone. And maybe test out this video game concept first. Maybe make Danny Phantom 10 years later a video game and see how it does. People love the video game, and make it a series. I mean, there's a lot of things that started out as video games before they became actual series. So hey, just throwing it out there, Nickelodeon. Just throwing it all out there. You might just wanna do it. Just do it, you know. Yo, tweet at Nickelodeon. Tell them just do it. Danny Phantom, you know what it is. Hashtag bring Danny Phantom back. I'll tweet that out to Nickelodeon. Right. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good time. Press that like button if you like the concept or anything about this video at all. Well, and yeah, that's about it. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Hit the subscribe button and hit that notification button when you wanna, if you wanna, you know, be here when I post the rest of the 14 video game concepts. And yeah, well, this was great. I was so nervous, but peace. They call you the beauty queen, I just don't mind. Everywhere you go, you about that world.